Learning to fight will absolutely transform your life, and I think every man and woman should learn how to defend themselves and become a fighter. There's something special about learning how to fight. I think when you walk in a room and you know that, hey, I can defend myself, you walk with a different level of confidence, not arrogance, a level of self-belief. Not that you want to hurt anybody, but it makes you feel dangerous and you feel like you can push yourself to the limits. Now, I'm just a beginner. I'm a baby. I've been training Muay Thai for the last 18 months. I've even been to Thailand and trained out there, and I can tell you it's done wonders for my confidence. I was already a confident guy. I came from a football background, 10 years at Crystal Palace, but learning to fight put me in a different mental space than what I was maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And I'm going to talk to you about how you can get started and what you should do. The first real reason I think you should learn is because most guys don't even know how to defend themselves. You can be out with your girlfriend or partner, even your friends, and you don't have a clue. Something goes down and you don't even know what to do. You're running for the hills. Now, there are some cases where you should run. Someone might have a weapon. Someone may be a fighter. Run. But at least you want to have the confidence to know that, hey, I can defend myself. I'm not going to get beaten to a pulp here, and I can defend my woman if I have to. And listen, we're men. We have egos. If we're with a lady and someone disrespects us, you know, there's certain things that you might have to do. Again, I'm not condoning anyone hurting anybody, but at least you want to have the ability, and that is the key thing here. Ability. And I always say this, the focus is not to become a 1%er. Focus is to become 1% better than the average person, because that is a big difference, because most people are average. So that's the first real reason. You don't want to hurt people, but you want to know you can defend yourself. Number two is all the physical benefits. You're going to get so much fitter. Trust me, when you're doing rounds of sparring, rounds on the pads, rounds on the heavy bag, the gym classes, plus the strength and conditioning, you are going to become a beast. Physically, mentally, you're going to push yourself through some serious challenges. You probably will get abs in the next 6 months to a year if you was to start training consistently in a fighting gym, because you do need physical strength to be able to perform. Even in jiu-jitsu, where it is mainly skill-based, there is some strength elements to it. You're going to get leaner. You're going to have more muscle mass. You're going to get more attractive. Trust me. In fact, look at some of the top fighters in the world, okay, except for Tyson Fury. They pretty much all have very, very good physiques, and they fight. So the more you get into it and the more consistent you get, you might notice that your body just looks way more athletic than it used to. And that is going to be a big, big plus sign when you start to learn how to fight, especially if you want to transform your body right now. Number three is that it's not as hard as you think. I think that a lot of guys think that, oh, if I have to learn how to fight, it's going to be hard. I'm going to get beaten up in sparring. Yes, sparring is hard. And when you spar someone that's a professional and they've been doing it for ages, it does hurt. You will get dropped a few times, but it's a part of the game. I'm not training to be a professional. You are probably not training to be a professional. You just want to learn how to do it, and that's fine. If you learn how to do it, that's a good position to be in. The training is tough, but it's not that tough, and it's rewarding. You feel good after you get through a session, and that's the main thing here. On top of that, you create a great sense of community when you join a gym, because there's already a community there. The fighters will know each other. The guys that are just starting out will know each other. You will build a bond, and there'll be women in there too. Like, it's a great opportunity to build some new friendships. People in the gym are some of the nicest people I've actually ever met. Considering they're fighters, you'd think that they're scary, but they're not. And a big part of why that's important is, like, we know that majority of men are actually lonely. A YouGov poll in 2019 found that 1 in 5 men said that they had no close friends. And another study found that 35% of men feel lonely and have no friends, and they feel depressed. So the reality is that being in the gym can help you find that sense of camaraderie that most of us need as men. And number 4, which for me is actually one of the most important parts, is self-discipline. If you learn how to fight, you can almost become like a walking weapon, but that doesn't mean you should abuse it. And I've noticed that a lot of fighters are actually the nicest people you will ever meet. You ever chill with a fighter, like a professional fighter, they don't want to hurt anybody because they know how far they can push themselves. So why would they want to do that to anybody? Unless it's professional and they're getting paid for it, they don't want to do that. So I've noticed that fighters tend to have the most discipline because they know what they can do. As far as I'm concerned, a man who can't control himself is a dangerous man. Learning how to fight is going to create so much self-discipline in your life on a day-to-day basis, and maybe even your personal life. It will translate into your daily behaviors, how you wake up, how you do things. Even your alcohol consumption will start to change because you will notice that this is not helping my body. You want to do things that help your body, right? That's just how it is. My advice is to focus on that, because I promise you it will make a big difference. That self-discipline will translate to other areas of your life. Could be your job, more finances, better relationship. Give it a try, because I promise you, learning to fight is not as difficult as you may think. I'm not saying that you should go out and be Bruce Lee and go beat people up on the roads. Don't do that. Don't do that, please, because I don't want to take down this video. But if you're lacking confidence, you want to take yourself to the next level, my advice is learn how to fight, man. It's honestly one of the best things you can do, and it's so fun, it's so enjoyable. And you've probably got a local kickboxing, boxing gym in your area somewhere where you can go and do classes 2 or 3 times a week. My advice is to mix the classes with some one-to-one sessions so you can really get that personal touch, and you never know where you might be in 6 to 12 months. Give it a try, trust me. And if you want to know exactly how to supplement your training with a gym workout, you should probably watch this video right here.